Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are looking at the cliff mite. So, cliff mites or rock spitters are a species of slow, almost static bugs that exhibit sniping capabilities. They are often difficult to spot due to their ability to cling to nearly any surface and their heavily armored exoskeletons, which provide excellent camouflage and protection. These traits make them formidable uh, to specific environments. Despite their strengths, cliff mites have notable weaknesses. Their movement is exceedingly slow, limiting their ability to chase or evade threats. They are only genuinely dangerous when present in large numbers, as they lack any form of melee attack and rely solely on their range capabilities. Cliff mites utilize a unique biological mechanism for offense, using their digestive system to form compressed rock particles. These particles can be fired as projectiles up to approximately 60 meters, allowing the mites to act as a sniping role, targeting prey or threats from a distance. To effectively combat cliff mites, the Mortia M2 sniper variant is particularly recommended due to its precision and ability to penetrate their heavy armor. This comes from the video game, which I kind of didn't know much about, and that's where one of the pictures that we had gotten for last week's chariot bug picture had come from. So this would be another great one for like starting off. You throw like one or two cliff mites in, and a couple of the the chariot bugs, really to just annoy the characters that you have running around. Otherwise, this is all we have on this bug itself. This was really designed for the video game, which does add some nice annoying little things on there. To throw them out there here and there just to add some extra tension and make things a little difficult for people. All right, well, let's get on over and look at our D6 stats and go from there. All right, so looking at our Cliff Mite here on D6 Holocron, we do have a dexterity of 40 plus 2, which really helps them to cling to the walls and everything else. We have a perception of 3D, a con of 40 plus 2, a hide of 60, and a sneak of 60. It also has a strength of 1D plus 1, so a little bit lower than our galactic standard, and orderness is 0D. Has a move of 7 and a burrow of 7. Both of these being a little slower than our galactic standard for movement, has a size of zero point 0.8 meters long. Now, if it does come into a kind of hand to hand combat scenario, it does have a bite of strength plus 0D plus 1. So, in other words, a bite is going to be a 1D plus 2. Natural armor is going to be our strength plus 0D plus 2 to resist damage. So a 1D plus 3 for resisting any damage. So anything doing really like a 3 or a 4D or higher is going to be what you're looking for here. Now, it does have blind sight out to 10 meters, so it's going to use anything from, if you want to say, non visual senses like vibrations, keen smell, accurate hearing or echolocation, stuff like that, to be able to see. Um, let's see. We have dexterous attack. Due to their nimble nature, cliff mites are able to use their dexterity rather than their strength to attack, and the fact that they're shooting. So usually when we're kind of shooting stuff, that goes more of an under our dexterity skills. Wall crawler. A cliff mite can climb and travel to vertical surfaces or even traverse ceilings, as well as a terrain spider can. While the cliff mite is doing so, it may continue to travel at its base speed and need not make any checks to climb or a vertical or horizontal surface. even if doing so is upside down. The cliff mite cannot travel any faster than its base speed while climbing, though. All right, and description. Cliff mites are often used as sentries and advanced scouts due to their small size. These insects are somewhat crab like in appearance and possess a vicious pair of mandibles capable of slicing through hardened steel. When cliff mite attacks an inanimate object, as a full round, or it's a full round action and ignores half of the object's hardness. All right, and that makes it kind of nasty for trying to keep a fortified defensive position against them. Otherwise, overall, they're going to be annoying little buggers, but not the worst thing out there. The fact that it's going to be trying to attack you at range, and you're going to have to kind of search for it because it is somewhat camouflaged. That's going to be some of the biggest issues. So, with that being said, thank you so very much for joining me today. It's always wonderful having you here. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video.